Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Mind of Mackie. Today we're answering the question, how did old Steve Rogers return to the timeline? So if you don't know, I'm guessing you do, because why else would you be watching this? At the end of Endgame, Captain America, strangely but also wholesomely, ended up as an old man, but doesn't appear as he came back and like he was always living in this timeline alongside his younger self. Although this confused everyone including me, I feel like we all overlooked it because it was a beautiful ending to his character. But let's get down to the real talk. How? Hulk explains at the start of Endgame that whatever you do when you go back in time doesn't affect your own timeline's past, but a different one. This means that when Captain America went back in time to return the Infinity Stones, then went to live his life with Peggy Carter, this happened in a different timeline. So how could he have appeared at the end of Endgame? There's two reasons that seem possible to me. The only two reasons. One, after Peggy died and he lived his life in another timeline, he must have waited until the time in his timeline came where he then could use the time band and go back to the original timeline where he was originally from, so our MCU. But then why did he not appear at the place he left? Technically he could have appeared somewhere else, but it doesn't really make too much sense. Another thing that sucks with this is he steals the shield in the timeline he went to give to Falcon when he returns. Who knows though, he may have got a different one built in Wakanda or something, or Howard Stark, but that timeline he lived with Peggy, and according to the Loki season, would be pruned if he had stolen that shield. The second theory is that every Captain America gets sent to a different timeline, so there is always another Captain America living alongside the one of that timeline. Okay, this one kind of does actually make sense, but it also hurts my mind to think that another Captain America crosses to another timeline where there's already one living in the ice, and then that Captain America is kind of just living a life with Peggy throughout the whole of his life there, and no one knows it. If this is the case, it explains why he has the shield though, and why he ended up on that bench at the end of Endgame. He must have walked to it. But the only negative is that his whole life he must have been hiding what he's been doing. Personally, the theory I back is the first theory, where Cap used the time band to come back into the original timeline. But let me know in the comments what y'all think, and if there's any other theory that actually could make sense. It'd be great in the future, I think, if we got a series or movie of him going back and returning the stones. I think it'd be epic, especially like him with Red Skull, giving back the hammer to Thor, because technically Thor stole Thor's hammer from Endgame. But yeah, I think it would be epic and would explain to us the answer. But also, it wouldn't actually ruin any lore that's already happened, unlike every other Marvel show that's been out since Endgame. So that's why I'd back it if they did that. As well as this, it would be interesting to see if Cap retired being a hero. What do you all think? Thanks for watching. Let me know if you want another kind of show or movie problem answered, or just me to talk about anything, and I'll do it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.